Sasa, in the issue of marriage mathematics, dear listener, today I'll be very brief. What men and women need to know about intimacy. What men and women need to know about intimacy. Now, number one, what men need to know. I'll just begin by men. Because wanaume walitoka kwa udongo. Ndio maana hata mwanaume akiparara haimuumingi kichwa. Walitoka kwenye udongo. Na mwanamke Mungu alisababisha mwanaume akalala ndio akabaki akatoa au kutoka direct kwenye udongo. Ndio maana lazima waweze kujiandaa. Wengine unapata anaweza chukua 2 hours 3 hours akijangaa kwenye kioo akipaka vitu vyote vimekorogwa ili, lakini mwanaume na mpararo wake yeye amesonga mbele. Oh God. Intimacy is your marriage will suffer if you keep coming home late. No. Iwapo kila wakati unarejea kwako nyumbani umechelewa. Rejea umechelewa. Haupigi simu au hakuna communication yote. Intimacy in your marriage will suffer if you keep coming home late. I want to be in a point form so that I can occur time here. Number 2, your wife, because you buy her expensive gifts. She finds you sexy because of how you attend to her emotions. How the emotions of your wife, sorry to speak as a man or an husband, how do you attend to a woman's emotions? Number 3, your wife will struggle to give you her body if she suspects you are entertaining another woman. Faithfulness makes you sexy. Wewe umeenda Somalia, umeenda kuchimba mgodi Somalia. Unatafuta gold. Aiui nyoka. Hapo. Unafikiria kwamba umejificha. Unaweza jificha mwanadamu lakini sio Mungu. Faithfulness makes you sexy. Number 4, don't avoid your wife the whole day and expect her to be turned on you at night. Don't avoid your wife, then expect her to be turned on you when you want the conjugal rights. For them, the feeling of being loved is important. If you hurt her, she won't desire to make love. Number 6, if she doesn't to make love at night, you want the conjugal rights, find out if there is an issue. There is an issue. I repeat, find out if there is an issue. Address it. Address it. Find out if there is an issue. This is the reason I started by saying that communication is very vital in every areas of our lives. And how we communicate. Sometimes we can say that we are giving out a silent treatment. We are not going to talk. Because when we talk, we can be verbally and diarrhea. But remember, when and how to talk. Sometimes you can speak and you find out you lose everything. And then sometimes you can keep quiet, avoiding to speak, and you lose everything. There can be destined connectors in their lives because they were not ready to open up. To open up. And they have missed the links of being there with other people. They are people in their life because they were not ready to open up. They are time to open up. And there are times that you have to keep quiet. You can keep quiet to open up and you lose that link. Because when information from other quarters, a position to give out that information, you failed. You have lost the trust of that person. Because from other quarters, the first product of information, then you lose that person completely. connectors. They are in a destiny enablers. People who can be there for them for many years because of such kind of things, even in marriage. Even in marriage, because we are talking about marriage mathematics, how I can stick into marriage. But it's a wider topic that needs a lot of, because we say in communication, a good communicator is a good listener. When you listen more, you can communicate. I am a good listener. Sometimes I go into different areas of life, and you find that I'm a good listener. And when I listen more, I digest, and when I digest, I learn. And when I learn, I am who I am because of such kind of pillars that have assisted me to grow. But if she is genuinely tired or not in the mood, it is not the end of the lesson. It is not the end of the world. There are men who can say that, no, it is my right. No, it's not your right. If you can say that you can come out and give her the conjugal rights, you can say that we are in this together. How you treat her today will determine how love making will be tomorrow. How do you treat your partner? How do you treat people who are around you? Because it begins at home. It begins at home. How do you treat each other? How do you treat your co-driver? How do you treat people who are around you? You're going to meet people today. How do you treat them? How do you treat people? Because the way you treat people, that's how you are. How do you treat people? Which brother? Because when God wants to bless a person, it just anaenda tu kwa familia, yeah, anaangalia, anasema basi, yeah. Na watu wengine huwa hata hawataki vitu, lakini unapata Mungu anasema ba no, ni wewe tu ndio unaona kwamba you are the right person to deliver this information. Until fairness lives in our homes, we cannot expect justice in the world. So because until fairness lives in our homes, we cannot expect justice in our world. Deborah was not only a prophetess but a wife, a mother in Israel, and a judge. Her emergence as a leader was not just as a personal calling, but a reflection of a deeper issue. When justice is absent in the home, God may bypass. Sometimes God bypasses the expected channels to bring correction in our marriages. Sometimes God call it bypassing the expected channels. There are channels. Yeah. Like a channel in a mixer, there are channels. In our life, there are channels. There are channels that don't work in harmony. So in a setup or in a marriage setup, let me we are sticking to the topic about marriage mathematics. In a marriage setup, how will determine how love making will be tomorrow. You want the conjugal rights. How do you treat your partner? If you realize you are demanding conjugal rights, you are demanding conjugal rights. No. Sexual perversion and coercion. That, according to me, the way I understand, and coercion. Intimacy is not demanded. Intimacy is not demanded. People try. If someone is in Japan, someone is in Japan, she will travel. No. he will travel or she will travel. This is the reason we're getting back. Intimacy is not demanded. Intimacy is invited and maturely celebrated. It is the invited and maturely celebrated. You cannot demand intimacy. You cannot. You are demanding intimacy. You are wrong. Not your what you think, but your arms to hold and candle her. What women need to know, because I said let me start with men so that I can shambulia women too. What women need to know: men find it easier to make love when there is peace. The peace of mind is very, very important. An environment that I am. And if I lock myself, I just lock myself completely from the world. That is my nature. I'm an introvert, not an extrovert. I am an introvert. But my profession has taught me to be an extrovert. But I am an introvert. Since childhood. I can nikiziba nimeziba. Then I mind my business by doing my things. And kunusa. Yeah. Any shilling in my account, but I can and move on. If today nipite mali pata watu wanapiga nduru, hata siwezi karibia, unless if I want to write news or I want to get a topic, but what is my business there? But I can pick the lessons from there. So, love where there is peace. If you are not a peaceful woman, you won't enjoy your body. It won't be there for you. Yeah. This is the reason you find people, they will go into an extra mile to see how your mother treats your father. Then they can make a conclusion if they can be ready to be married to you. There are people, they will just your father. When he is going to marry. And they sometimes breakups. Why? Because around them. Who? A troublesome woman around them. Number of cheating, yet he is faithful. Because with you because he feels hurt. Don't accuse him falsely. Don't accuse him falsely. Number 3 is stressed man. A stressed man will struggle with the conjugal rights. Men don't have money in their pocket. They don't think about what you are thinking. Because a man without money in his pocket and he doesn't know God, that is a finished man. that they know that it is just this is a stage that you are passing by. Or, but because I feel alone, and they will find you as sexual as usual. You'll find why someone has just left a good wife who has profession but troublesome, and he goes up and make up with a housewife, our house girl, and the house girl even is not beauty, because he finds peace in that house girl. No sooner or later, if someone doesn't change, the table changes. To yeah, of a wife that insults them, him and orders him around. You cannot nani, yeah, you belittle me, I know very well. You cannot tell me, yeah. I've been when you belittle a man, you lose him. You lose him. He can be around with you because of children, but in the mind, he is away, far away from you. No matter how sexy your body is or how hot you linger, you are a man. A man is turned on mostly by your attitude. A man doesn't turn on with maybe linger the way you linger, the way hot you are, the way you take photos and show the world that how sexy you are, the figure 8 of this world. A man by your attitude. Men also love it when the woman is somewhere trying to do what we call sexual advances. Not to be passive. Say that if I do this, they say that no. Men love such kind of advances. Let him do all the work. Take your husband out on dates sometimes. It's not about men that they are paying the bills. Seduce him, flirt him, show him that you find him sexy. Number 7, as I conclude, the ego is important to a man when it comes to intimacy. Tell him how you enjoy him. Tell him. If you mock him, he feels you did not like him. And so many men, they always withdraw. And they will look from afar. Number 8, if issues are what are keeping you from desiring love making with your husband, voice them out. Which issues are making you that you are going through some delays? Speak out. Don't just be indifferent. Call and give him a silent treatment. Speak out. You have to speak, but speak in an intelligent way. Have a discussion. Being called will push him away, and he might form a negative opinion of you, and the delicate fabric of your intimacy be ruined for a very long time. And that's the reason I was saying in the morning that sometimes you have to speak and correct in the right way, and there's times you have to keep quiet and watch if there will be changes. And I have met friends and I have met people that when I just open up and speak and share my mind, and you sometimes you'll never attract so many people. So you have so many people because you are speaking your mind. But one day when they come into their senses, they will say that there was a man who passed this road. And that man had a message for us. Let me conclude there. It was marriage mathematics in a family setup, not outside family. You will find people are very funny. They are marrying and deleting, marrying and deleting. You are fornicating. You are doing you are adulterous. We are in marriage and they are saying we are here to see what God has in store for us. Good morning. That's marriage mathematics.